Jim Vahrenkamp. I'm the head track and field coach here at Queens, University of Charlotte. And this weekend we are talking with Coach Baney, our head cross-country coach. This weekend we hosted the Queens Twilight. It was held in Freedom Park. It was a 5K course for the men and the women. It was primarily a very flat course. It was held on grass. And we had what I thought was a very excellent result. So can you tell us maybe some of the highlights for the athletes this weekend?
Yes, we had a lot of highlights both on the men's and women's side. On the women's side, we had Megan Wright lead us off, running very well for cross country this early in the season. What we decided to do is kind of use it as a workout for our women's team. So basically the plan was to all run together for roughly 1.5 miles to 2 miles, and then letting the pack go and just seeing what they can do the last 1.5 miles to a mile. So that worked out really well. Megan was on the more conservative side of that, so it was really nice to see where she was, knowing that we're holding her back. One of our freshmen, Vahrenkamp, did a very good job. She ran a 40-second PR, so that was a huge highlight for us this early in the season. And we did have some other PRs across the board, so that was really nice. I would say those were probably the biggest highlights starting off. And then on the men's side, plan didn't go as well as anticipated, but I will just say they're really excited to get out there and do a 5K this early on into the season. So although the plan didn't go as well, it gave me a good indicator to really see where the men's team was from start to finish. And Jimmy Hollingsworth was the highlight as he came out with a cross-country PR. So that was exciting, as well as Avery Cypress, who also had a PR this season.
A lot of really big surprises, I thought, on the men's side. I thought Jimmy's performance was fantastic. That's also a track PR for him, if I'm not mistaken, in the 5K.
It was.
Well, cool. We also had several athletes that did not either did not race. Like on the women's side, we had Megan Delamer, who is still held out right now. She's dealing with a little bit of a bum foot. But on the men's side, can you talk about some of the athletes that raced unattached, who we look forward to joining us here in the future?
Sure, we have two of our international students, Adrian Burwell as well as Victor Moreau, and another freshman, Jacob Hirely, who raced unattached. And we're hopefully getting them cleared over the next couple of weeks, who ran very well. Victor is more of a mid-distance guy, so it was really nice to see him get out there and do his first cross-country 5K, and running in the mid-15s was pretty exciting. Adrian just came off of taking a break a few weeks ago and sprained his ankle about a week ago, so it was really nice to see that he's still running high 15s after only running for a short amount of time. And then Jacob wasn't too far off of his PR as well, so it's exciting seeing that this early into the season.
Well, it's exciting for us, as this is probably the first time that since I've been here that we actually have some added depth. So moving forward this next week, can you tell us a little bit about the Asheville meet that we're going to go to here, not this weekend, but the following week?
Yeah, so we added Asheville to our meet this upcoming season just to kind of switch things around, trying to just make the schedule a little bit different so we're not going to the exact same places. Get at altitude and run in the mountains, a little bit cooler. It's a Saturday morning versus a Friday afternoon, which is also kind of nice of a change for our athletes. So.
Well, cool. I'm really looking forward to that meet. And Asheville's only about 2 hours away, so it's great for us to be able to get up to that cooler air and race there. Following the Asheville meet, we've got probably the biggest meet of the season that we're looking forward to. Can you tell us a little bit about the Louisville meet, maybe why we're headed there and what we can expect?
Yes, so Nationals will be at Louisville this year, so we wanted to go out there, kind of get a preview of what the course is going to look like for the ones that haven't been on it. Felix has been familiar with the course as he's run there in the past, so we're excited to really kind of get an idea for all of our underclassmen to get on the course who haven't been on it, and just preview the meet and just see what to expect, and then really just hopefully get some really good competition as well.
Cool. How big is the meet? I mean, I know that the national meet is going to be about 30 teams. When we go to Louisville early in the season, how many teams can we expect to see?
Well, I spoke with the director just yesterday, so he mentioned having 129 teams already submitted into the meet. There's 3 different races, so we're really excited at the depth of the competition there as well. So.
Well, that'll be great for everyone to have someone to run with. Regional rankings came out last week. Men and women were ranked 9th. That's where we finished a year ago when we went to the regional meet. We probably didn't have the regional meet that we expected on the women's side. Can you talk about maybe your expectations going forward, seeing that we're ranked 9th on both sides?
Well, expectations hopefully on both sides will be to come in the top 3. I know our women's team is a little bit stronger than our men's team, but again, to really be able to make it as a team to nationals is the main goal for both sides.
Cool. Can you talk maybe a little bit about what you're doing in training right now? And what most people don't know is December 6th is the national meet. That's a long season. We're a long way away from that right now. Can you talk about what we're doing to address that in training?
So we're trying to switch it up a little bit more this year by just really working on doing some more tempos and intervals, either at tempo or threshold pace. So we're really just not trying to get sharp at all until really late into the season, because we have plenty of time to get there. So kind of just really working on holding the athletes back just a little bit in the sense of just getting a base in, making sure that we're getting the mileage in, making sure that our athletes are staying healthy and just staying strong for the most part. So not really much outside of just doing some tempo and threshold work.
Well, that's exciting, especially after seeing how well the athletes ran this last weekend. If they're running that well off of strength, I know we're all excited to see what they can do at the end of the season once we start sharpening up. So, Sahai, thank you for joining us again, and that's pretty much it for the weekend update.